Spooky, you doing okay? Are you? Speedy, you looking all trashy there. You got a spider web on you. What about you, Spooky? You ready to go check the plants? See how they're doing? Did you remember to water them this afternoon, you guys? You didn't? Well, I better go check. Because it's been a hot one today. Okay? And then we'll come back and brush you. Okie doke, Speedy. You're all nasty. Now don't get under my feet. So let's go out and check the tire planters, because that's all we've really got sort of kind of finished up, okay? Come on. Yep, herding kitties. But we'll go out and take a look at them and see what's up. Yeah, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Partly cloudy, partly sunny, however you want to say it. No, there's Cleo. Cleo, were you taking care of the tire planters? Were you? You just love Papa's feet, don't you? Yes, you do. Well, hey, we got to go over and check the tire planters, okay? They're fine. Well, let Papa be the judge of that, okay? Okay? Cleo says they're fine. Of course, with the rain and storms we've been having every other day, fine's a relative term. It's kept me out of the yard. And it's still more than moist. Cleo, get away from my feet. Oh, there you are, friendly family. Pardon my appearance today. Been out here trying to do a few things in between the scattered showers and what have you. And we did our morning water. Of course, we ain't got much actually planted yet. We got more to come. But every afternoon, if I'm available, I like to come out here and check it. Because with the temperatures, 87 in the shade, feels like 97 in the shade, humidity 70%. And then, who knows what it is when that sun comes up behind those clouds and is burning us down. Oh, I know, it burns a lot. Hey, let's take a look at what we got. It ain't much, but at least we got something going on. Well, Cleo, yeah, you got the collards in there. They're starting to green up, starting to look better. They were looking pretty poor in those 6-pack cells. Papa'd let them stay in there just a little bit too long, didn't he? Well, we've been kind of busy. They were all yellowed and pale green. Now they're starting to come back and green up. And all we did here, and if you watched my amendment video, and what we're going to be using this year for amendments and fertilization, me and Cleo, yep, she's right here, we went ahead and put in a half a bag of that Scotch humus and manure in each one of these tire planters. And we mixed it all in the top, 3 or 4 inches. Along with that, we put in about a half a cup of that Expert Gardener organic fertilizer for tomato and vegetables. And we mixed that in. And we also mixed in a half a cup of Espoma soil acidifier. Because when I checked my pH, it was up around a 7.5. And if you want to grow big, healthy, whether it's greens, root crops, or vegetables that fruit, like tomatoes, green peppers, beans, and what have you, if you pick it off, I call it fruit. It may not be a fruit, but it's the vegetable's fruit. So yeah, you want to be between a 6 and a 7. If you can hit that sweet spot of 6.5, you're golden. But yeah, I was at a 7.5, so by adding the elemental sulfur and magnesium, that should lower it at least a point. Maybe not quite a point. And you can see Cleo's just being a camera hog. Yep. Well, Cleo, you did a fine job on those collard greens. They're looking good. We got to get some shade cloth up, don't we? I think we do. Hey, let's check out the peppers. You want to? Now back in 2019, which was the second year I had these tire planters, I planted peppers in both of them. And woo, boy did they do good. I had Bonnie green bells. I had banana peppers, lunchbox peppers. I think I even had some serrano peppers, I'm not sure. I'll try to link that video to the end of the video page, so you can go back and see it. It was only about 8 minutes long describing what was in there. And they'd been growing for some time, so you can see how beautiful they were. But what we have right here, if I can get camera hog Cleo from always being in the camera. But what we have right here, and this one here was getting real pale yellow. This was the lunchbox red from Bonnie. And it's starting to green up. These over here, this one, and the one behind, were the Bonnie green bell. And then that's a sweet banana pepper right here. So I've got 4 in here, and that's what I had back in 2019. Pretty much about the same mix as I got now. And they did just fine, as long as I kept them watered. Because whether it's a raised bed, which is primarily what these tire planters are, except they're about 16 inches high. They take a lot of water, especially in the blazing heat. During the height of summer, these will get probably 2 gallons in the morning and 2 gallons later in the afternoon. We will be adding a shade cloth across the top of them. That's primarily for the collards. But as I found in growing peppers in filtered shade, back when the old oak was still alive out back, peppers love filtered shade instead of that full sunshine that's always on the seed packet. Of course, if you notice, every vegetable says full sun. And I'm sure that's true for some areas of the world, but not the deep south. Because you just put things out here in full sun and you depend upon the rain, you'll lose a lot of your garden and your crops every year. Some years you'll make it, some years you won't. And yeah, I see we have a pepper here that terminated. Yeah, that's just from transplanting shock. Don't let that bother you. And but I mean, look at them. There's a bunch of blossoms starting to come out since I stuck them in the ground a week ago. So I think they'll make it. And always check them for bugs. I think we have a bug right back here hiding. Yep. You see it right down there? You see it? Yep. He's hiding. Once y'all head on out for the day and get back to your gardens of working, I'm going to go after that bug. Me and Cleo. She's good at catching bugs. And we're going to get it and annihilate it. But anyway, that's all I had. I just wanted to check in with y'all. Show you my tire planters, sort of document them for this year, what I had in them. The one here on the right's got my Bonnie collard greens, Bonnie's Choice. And then over here on the left is my pepper plants, my lunchbox red, a banana, sweet banana, and 2 Bonnie green bells, all of which have done mighty fine for me in years past. Yeah, and we amended this planter as we did the one on the right for the collard greens. I've got a lot of garden videos. I need to update the playlist. Cleo, that's what you were supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be taking over, not cleaning your butt, but cleaning up videos, editing and taking over all that. Hey, Spooky. Spooky. Why does everybody clean up on camera instead of before we get the camera out? Come on now. I don't understand it. But anyway, y'all, that's just what I was doing today. Checking out my tire planters You got to check whatever you're growing, and I'll have a lot more growing in the ground by the end of this week. Don't worry. And if the weather will cooperate, I'll even get the grass mown. Yeah, maybe so. But at least it's keeping Alice washed off. Yep. And the blueberries? Well, they're chock full. And some have just started to ripen. I picked at least 4 off. But I don't see another one right now. But we're going to have plenty. And you know, they're a superfood too. Yes, Speedy, I see you couldn't be bothered to come out with us, could you? Yep, the princess of the yard. Well, y'all, I gotta go in and check on Princess Gracie and start making up some chow. Until we see you on that next episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood, y'all take care. Stay safe, and may God bless you all as you bless those in your lives. Goodbye for now. Speedy, what's the problem? Yep, I know. It's food time, food time. Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it right now. Later, all.